Hello and welcome to the Royal Queensland Show's Virtual Young Judges Competition presented by Arrow Energy. I'm Michael Todd from Arrow Energy and we're proud to support this year's competition. This video will teach you what to look for when judging show animals. I now invite you to watch and learn. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Craig Turner and I'm the Honorary Council Steward for stud sheep at the RNA. Today we're talking about junior judging meat sheep. When we're judging, we need to think about why are we judging the animal? What's it about? Well, ultimately, we need to think about why the grazier is actually running those sheep and the role that prime sheep or meat sheep has in the sheep meat supply chain. So basically the grazier wants dollars per hectare. And how's he going to achieve that? Well, he's going to achieve that through kilos of meat per hectare. So it's really important that the animal is going to breed, is able to feed and graze and get to water, and then convert that feed into muscle and meat. So today, when we start looking at judging a meat sheep, I like to start at the feet and legs. So the feet have to stand squarely on the ground. The animal you want to stand square and wide. And you want the legs to be not too shallow in the pasterns, but not too straight either. The next thing I like to look at is the overall length and depth of the animal. I like a long animal. I like an animal that's deep, because ultimately we also need to think about where the value cuts are coming from. Once I've ascertained the length and depth of the animal, then I'll start looking at the overall back line of the animal, because we want to look at where the main cuts and the value cuts of that lamb or that animal are. So I'm going to look at the loin, and I'm going to look at the width and the length of the loin, because really valuable cuts in there. The next thing I'm going to look is over the rest of the back line. I want to know that the shoulder is smooth all the way through. I don't want to see any pinching behind the shoulder. So we want the shoulder to be laid into the rest of the animal. We also then want to see along that back line, we want to see good width. We don't want to see any pyramids. We don't want it too triangular. We want nice rounded back line. So at that point, I'm going to start comparing those points of my first animal to my second animal and so on. Always remember that every animal has a positive attribute. No animal is totally bad. And there has to be a reason why you put them first, and there has to be a reason why you put them fourth. So take that into account. If you're really stuck and you can't split one or two animals, okay, well then let's start looking at a few other minor points. So if you're really not sure about the width of an animal, maybe you'll start looking at the head of the animal and seeing how broad the muzzle is. The other thing that you might look at then is the way the feet are actually standing. So you've already ascertained that you believe that they're standing on good feet and legs, but do the front feet turn out a little bit compared to the other sheep? So just look at these minor points. They might be enough to give you the difference between first and second, or the way you want to place them. Our top animal is going to be the animal that stands squarely, is long, is deep, is wide, not over fat, but can show plenty of muscle. And remember that generally muscle is round and fat is flat. So if you've got a really rounded top line, that's more likely to be muscle. So go with that. My job today wasn't to tell you how to judge absolutely each of these animals that you're going to see. It was just to give you an overview. It's really up to you. So enjoy what you're doing. You're groundbreaking. I mean, how exciting is this? I really wish you a lot of luck in your junior judging this year.